and welcome back to another video of Persian with Ashkan. Today's topic is آدرس‌دهی در زبان فارسی, to give directions in Persian. Let's start with the general directions. In English, we have behind, back, backward, right, left, forward, in front of, ahead. All of these have equivalents in Persian. For example, back, backwards, behind, all of them are پشت or عقب. عقب means behind, پشت means back. Also, your back in your body is called پشت in Persian. Left is چپ and right is راست. جلو means forward. مستقیم also means forward. It can also mean ahead. For example, when we say go ahead in Persian, we say برو مستقیم. We can also say برو جلو. So let's read these words together. عقب, عقب, پشت, پشت, چپ, چپ, راست, راست, جلو, جلو, مستقیم, مستقیم. Again, عقب, پشت, چپ, راست, جلو, مستقیم. Now, there are some important verbs and nouns that we need to know to understand what direction should we take. Let's start with the verbs or فعلها. We use the imperative forms of certain verbs to give directions. The first verb that is very important is رفتن. رفتن. It's this verb. The imperative form is برو. برو مستقیم. برو چپ. برو راست. برو عقب. However, you might not want to use برو, or the person who talks to you might not want to use برو because it might be impolite. Because برو is used for one person, is too direct. It is used for تو, for singular you. So in order to respect you, they will use the word برید, which is the way we say the verb بروید. When we speak, we break the verb بروید and turn it into برید. برید راست, برید چپ, برید عقب. مستقیم برید, برید مستقیم. The next useful verb is دور زدن. دور زدن. It means to turn. And the imperative form for دور زدن is دور بزن. Again, this is for تو دور بزن. If we want to be polite, we say دور بزنید. دور بزنید. دور بزنید, میدون رو دور بزنید. It means to turn around the traffic circle. Okay, so دور زدن means to turn or turn around. Okay, there is another verb for دور زدن, that is پیچیدن. پیچیدن. And the imperative form for پیچیدن is بپیچ. بپیچ means turn. We usually use bepeach for turning into a street. Okay, when you take a turn, you say bepeach. بپیچ توی خیابون مطهری. Take a turn to the Mutahari street. The plural form of the imperative verb is بپیچید. بپیچید. بپیچید توی خیابون مطهری. The informal way to say it is بپیچین. The next verb is ایستادن. ایستادن. ایستادن means to stand. But sometimes we use this verb for stopping. Okay? For example, we say پشت چراغ قرمز بایست, which means to stop before the traffic lights. The imperative form for this verb is بایست. بایست. And the imperative plural is بایستید. 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 قبل از چراغ قرمز بایستید. قبل از before چراغ قرمز. چراغ قرمز or چراغ راهنمایی. چراغ راهنمایی یا چراغ قرمز means traffic lights. There is also another verb for stopping in Persian. That is توقف کردن. توقف کردن is more formal. We say توقف کن. توقف کن. توقف کن. The plural form of this verb is توقف کنید. توقف کنید. But when we speak, we don't say توقف کنید. We say توقف کنین. کنین. This is the way it is said. And it's not the way it is written. So when we write, we say توقف کنید. But when we speak, we break the word and we turn it into توقف کنین. The next verb is رد شدن or رد کردن. To pass something. For example, از میدون رد بشید. از میدون رد بشو or رد بشید. از میدون رد شو or از میدون رد بشو. Okay, they are both imperative. از میدون رد شو, از میدون رد بشو, از میدون رد بشید. رد بشید is the way we say it, but this is not how it's written. It is بشوید. بشوید. رد بشوید. But you will not hear people say that. You will hear them say بشید. The next verb is رسیدن. رسیدن means to arrive. When we give directions, we don't use this one in the imperative form. We use this in the simple present form. For example, رسیدی. For example, وقتی رسیدی به خیابون. When you arrive at the street. Or we say میرسی به یه میدون. You arrive at a traffic circle. So we use رسیدی. We can also use میرسی. For the plural form, we use رسیدید or میرسید. When we speak, رسیدید turns into رسیدین. And میرسید turns into میرسین. میرسین. It means you arrive or you will arrive. It is مضارع استمراری. It is conjugated as میرسم، میرسی، میرسد، میرسیم، میرسید، میرسند. رسیدین means you arrived, and this is accompanied with the word وقتی. وقتی رسیدین. We translate this as when you arrive. The other forms are رسیدم، رسیدی، رسید، رسیدیم، رسیدید، رسیدند. I know it sounds a bit complex, but if you start watching Persian movies and Persian series and Persian sitcoms, you will understand this thoroughly and it will get into your head very easily. Now let's work a bit on the vocabulary. Our first word is خیابان. خیابان means a street. The next word is کوچه. کوچه is narrower than خیابان. So یک کوچه is an alley. The next word is boulevard. It comes from a French word boulevard. It is usually written as boulevard, but it is pronounced boulevard. And most likely you will hear the word boulevard. The next word is meydan, or as we say it, meydun. A meydan is usually a traffic circle, but on traffic signs they are referred to as squares. But they are not the squares that you know in your home country. The next word is asli. Asli means main. خیابون asli, the main street. Its antonym is far'i, which means subsidiary. خیابان اصلی، خیابان فرعی. خیابون اصلی، خیابون فرعی. So let's repeat these words again. خیابان، کوچه، بلوار، میدان، اصلی، فرعی. خیابان، کوچه، بلوار، میدان، اصلی، فرعی. The next word is چراغ. چراغ means light. Sometimes we use this word alone. Sometimes we say چراغ قرمز, which means red light, and it refers to the traffic lights. And sometimes we say چراغ راهنمایی. And چراغ راهنمایی, again, راهنمایی means guidance, which this means that this is supposed to guide you and tell you whether to stop or keep moving. And the next word is چهارراه. چهارراه is a crossroad, and we also have another word which is سراح. But in Iran, there are some places that used to be a Serah and are no longer Serah. Okay, for example, in Karaj, we have Serah Gohardash, and it's not a Serah, it's a bridge. It is called that. And when people say that, you might think that there is supposed to be an actual Serah, but no, that is the historical name of that place. And the site might have changed drastically, but the name is still the same. The next word is masjid. Since there are lots of masjids in Iran, and you can find them in any neighborhood. So the masjid is usually something that is very known amongst people. They might use it when they give directions to you. The next word is mahalle. Mahalle means neighborhood. For example, we say mahalle Jahanshah, okay, which is a neighborhood in Karaj. Okay, so let me give you a real life example here. This is Talagani Square. This is our starting point. And this hospital here, Madani Hospital, this is our destination. Let's say we want to go to this hospital to visit someone, and we don't know where this hospital is. We need directions. So let me give you directions step by step. Okay, let's say we are next to Pizza Hut and we want to go. We are in our car, we're starting. And this is the address. میدان طالقانی رو دور بزنید. میدان طالقانی را دور بزنید. مستقیم مستقیم در امتداده در امتداده در امتداده means in that direction. Okay. در امتداد بلوار طالقانی شمالی. This is the North Talagani Boulevard. Okay. Boulevard. North Talagani Boulevard. بولوار طالقانی شمالی. در امتداد این برید. میرسید به پل آزادگان. پل آزادگان. The آزادگان Bridge. Some people still call this میدون آزادگان. It used to be a میدون, but it's no longer a میدون, it's a pole. But more and more people call this پل آزادگان or just آزادگان. مستقیم برید. مستقیم برید توی بولوار طالقانی جنوبی. The word شمالی means north, northern. Okay? And the word جنوبی means southern or the one in the south. So, بولوار طالقانی جنوبی. Okay, we go until we get here. Okay? This is the Mahan Boulevard. Okay? بولوار ماهان. این بولوار ماهانه. این بولوار طالقانی جنوبیه. از اینجا میپیچیم. بپیچید به بولوار ماهان. بپیچید به بولوار ماهان. Take a turn to the Mahan Boulevard. مستقیم برید. مستقیم برید. میرسید به میدون مدنی. این میدون مدنیه. میدون رو دور بزنید. میدون رو دور بزنید تا بیمارستان رو ببینید. Until you see the hospital. ببینید means you see. تا بیمارستان رو ببینید. We learned the word بیمارستان in last session, that is hospital. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my video, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And leave a comment in the comment section down below. I will appreciate it. Thank you very much and goodbye. خدا نگهدار.